Hi guys, morning. So, good news. My GoPro, the camera start working again. So, yeah, some blessings happening. So, the camera start working again, so I can vlog again. So, yeah. So this morning I'm trying to do some exercising. So, why not do it while vlogging? Some work to go home and do, but I'll see. Try to go home and do some editing. However, I'm trying to keep my heart healthy, or I don't know. I've had my blood pressure was extremely high a little while ago. Don't know. I'm just 35. Hopefully, I think I'm 35. Yeah, and I don't know why I have high blood pressure, but I don't have it. But it went down after I started, resting a bit more, eating a bit healthier. So now I'm trying to incorporate exercise in my day. Because, I have 2 children and a wife. Can't die yet. So I'm trying to do it. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are vlogging on which road we're on now. This is Cedar Valley main road. Right? I parked back there and I'm walking up. So you hear it, I'm extremely unhealthy, so I need to continue doing this. So I've been on a diet, really, and yeah, so this morning the agenda is to get some exercise in. I've been on a sort of diet where I stop eating as unhealthy as I usually do. A lot of fast food, oily stuff, salty stuff. So yeah, it has been working so far. So I tried to cut some things out of my diet as much as possible, to eat less portion, trying to cut off some of the weight, man. I weighed 218 pounds. Now I'm good. So this is down to Dust Bakery, which is bakery and eye print. So yeah, so we're heading up to New Winthropes right now. I think we're in New Winthropes at the moment, actually. I believe. I'm not sure, but that's where this road that's where this road leads to. Yeah, so stay with me. I'm gonna give you a little tour around New Winthropes. This is a few years now this has been built. This wasn't here all the time. It's apartment building, right? I lived here and I just got married about, I don't know, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Yeah. I lived here when I just got married. Lived here for 2 years in New Winthropes. It's when you got married and then you have to rent place, can't live with your mother-in-law or your father-in-law. and stuff. You can't live with your parents either, because you want your privacy. Right. So this here, over here, when I used to live around this side, this wasn't here. It's kind of like a ice cream. It has like a little restaurant, a fast food, I think. And then it also has a little supermarket, kind of a shop, superette, kind of. I don't know if that's a real term, but this is the main road for New Winthropes. Yeah, so we're on the main road for New Winthropes now. Heading down to New Winthropes, doing some stuff. Barnes Hill is on the next side, so maybe another day I will take Barnes Hill. I will walk in Barnes Hill. When I'm coming back, I think I'll walk through the village. But I'll go down, then not the next left turn, the other one. I used to live down that road. So that's the same left turn that takes you to the cemetery that's at the back of New Winthropes. People don't know a lot of stuff, they know the cemetery. So yeah, the house here, house in the corner. Yeah, New Winthropes is an extremely quiet village where not much happens. I believe. So I lived down here. When I lived here, the road was like dirt road. Is this Dean Jonas' job? I think somebody was asking me in the comments about the bakery down in Point or something like that. The juice factory. No, I don't know about the juice factory, but I know none there now though. The one was there, none there. Right, Antigua doesn't create a lot of things. I think we can, but you know, I believe we can create a lot of things, but we just don't, you know, because I think we have gotten so passive here that, trust me, that we just don't like make an effort. As talent in Antigua and so on, but the culture is like extremely passive here. So you have a lot of fighters and go-getters in Antigua, so you end up like the long and short of it is like most small businesses are like Syrians and Chinese and Europeans and stuff like that. So it's like somebody else comes in the country and they see the opportunity and they, you know, take it for themselves in a sense. And a lot of times we are basically okay with just, you know, working for them, they pay us a salary and so forth. It's not a great issue, but it's like a cultural mindset that is, you know, it's slowly going up. I see a lot more persons now becoming, you know, entrepreneurs and trying to start a business, because the big thing about starting a business is that once you start it, you got that experience. Once you get that experience, you can I used to live in this house and I just got married here. That's where I used to live. All these things wasn't here. The cars and, but yeah, it's it's what, one, two, three, it's a 4-bedroom house, and so 4 bedrooms in it and so forth, and it was too big at the time, And I remember it was creepy. You know, when we had our first son, we had him when we were living in there. And so I think our second son was living there, we had him in there too. And so forth. Jazz is like 4, so that means it's like we moved out just after Jazz. Yeah. So this is it. So this is where we are. New Winthropes. It's here. And this is the cemetery over here. These are just houses down here. This is the cemetery. And this is where we're gonna make our stop. And we're gonna turn back to the next side to do some, to go like all around. And we go around, we're gonna go through by the church, cemetery. So one of the least populated cemeteries in Antigua. One of St. John's Cemetery run out of space, so they have to, like, you know, re-digging graves in a sense that's been dug, you know, 80 years ago, and then, you know, everything would have been thing, so you have to re-dig and build somebody up, bury somebody under that grave. But yeah, but these, like, we have a lot of like in city cemeteries or in village cemeteries. Right? Different villages have them, but I don't know for sure, but I think you have to live in the community or get permission from the government or something to actually use it if you don't live in the community. Right? So if you live in the community, then you're good. If you don't live in the community, then screwed. Can't bury there. But this shop wasn't here either. What is this? Studio. Alright. Until I come back. Used to live, used to play football over here with my nephew. That's before my son was born. I used to play football with my nephew. Alright, over this, right on this field. This basketball court has been that way for years. They don't even try to revive it, nothing. The football field has been the same. I used to wonder, when I used to live here, how does Dean Jonas win? Like, I'm not political. I try to stay in the middle of the whole thing, because it's like, I know, it's like once you have some sense, you know that, you know, no politician is really for you, you know. Every politician is out there for themselves, because normal people are out there for themselves, and they are normal people. If while they're going out for themselves now, they think you in the process then, you know. So in every country I see the same thing. I've seen human beings so caught up with politicians and what they're doing, and not knowing that every politician does the same thing. And then what happens on the other side is, like, you find people defending on both sides. Like, they would defend their politician even when they do the same thing that they criticize the other politician to criticize. They don't address the fact that they're doing the same thing. They skip. What about when he stole $10,000, and then the next person, what about when he stole $12,000, $2,000 more? It's like a whole bidding war of who can think. But when I lived here, I used to wonder, like, you know, how does Dean Jonas win elections? And it's like things like this, like the football field, it has been here through UPP, ALP, ALP, UPP, ALP, UPP, you know? Might as well give DNA a chance. And nobody doing anything about it. But these politicians would come in, like, you know, a year before election, and they would go around with the people. I don't know what they do. I don't know. So I kind of stay out of the whole politics of it, because of how ludicrous the whole thing is, you know. So they come in and they promise you out of government, promise you to death what they're gonna do. And they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. Which is sometimes the bare minimum of what they should do. And so on. But it's all a game. It's all a game facade for everybody. Just, you know, come in and say we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and then they're in power and then they start it like 6 months before election. And then it happens every single year. Every single election. I don't know why. And people are still being tricked by the same things. Politicians don't really have this great love for people like that, you know. So it's that thing. So it's like, I don't believe, like, you know, so you can make the argument that one side is done much more evil than some, or done less than some, and so on. But it's not a great argument. Not a great argument at all. It's like, you know, it's kind of like picking the husband that beat you less. Like, no. This is the new Winthropes something. New Winthropes. Which denomination it is? That's Bethany Gospel Hall. Oh yes, that's Bethany Gospel Hall. This is their new building. If anybody knows where this is. Right? So we are on our way. We're on our way. These roads wasn't here when I lived here. So it's just like a few years back they did these roads, which is commendable and so on, but I still think it's the bare minimum. You can't be running on the same platform that you run on in the 60s and 70s. You know? Water, roads, infrastructure, and in 2023 you're running on the same platform. Somebody must, so either the voters don't have much sense, which I'm a voter still, but I can't vote because of, you know, I think this is the best thing and this is the, you know, because many people vote because of their own personal needs. So it's like the needs. So if your need is road, good road, and then just before election the politician comes and he fixes your road for election, you have a good road, you might vote for him, but you still don't have water, you still don't have infrastructure, you still don't have, you know, and so forth. So it's like most people vote based on that, right? But let me stop the whole politics talk, because very upsetting sometimes. Down this road, if you follow it, it can lead you all the way back to medical school. There's also a windmill, an old windmill around there, and so forth. And let's go. This house has been building for years. Like little by little, they've been building it. Apparently, the owner is building like without the bank. That's what I hear. I don't know how true it is. They didn't go to the bank, so they, you know, when they get the little money, it's in, which I don't mind. I have no qualms with that. You don't want to have a debt after you die, your children paying for it, and so forth. Then, you know, probably don't want to go into the bank. Right. So, still walking around New Winthropes. Yeah. Okay. So if I would have gone to the top, I'm on the pathway soon, and I would have turned. There's a left turn that I could make. If I make that left turn, what would happen is, if I make the left turn, is I would I would go to Barnes Hill. Sorry, I'm extremely tired. I would go to Barnes Hill if I make the left turn right up there, that way the cars are turning. So yeah, wait a second. That would lead to Barnes Hill. So one of these days I'll take a walk up. At the moment I'm slowly dying, so there's no way I'm going up that hill. I'm going up a little slope right now, and the Lord has to keep me, right? So when I reach at the top, I'm going to go right and go through the village. There are two churches up there. There's a windmill up there also. Sugar mill, sorry. Not a windmill, sugar mill. Keep saying windmill. I don't know why. Keep saying windmill. So that is the village of Winthropes. Up here that you can't see would be Barnes Hill. So the pink church would be the Seventh-day Adventist church. Whew. Alright, so since I know myself, this house has been here, but I haven't always lived here. Lived in Winthropes. So I've lived all over in Antigua. I lived Golden Grove, Bath Lodge, Villa, Johnson's, so this is the road to go to the Adventist church up here. So this is, if you wanted to go to the Adventist church, you'll go right through there. There's a gate here also. I've done a few weddings here. And so forth. So this is Adventist Church in Winthropes. I don't know if it's in Winthropes SDA, that's the name, but I'm not sure. I think this is one of like the only barbershop in Winthropes. Alright, and then let's see, we at 53%. Oh, good time, man. Thank you that the GoPro is working. So that's the sugar mill up on top. There should be another church around here somewhere. This uphill thing is killing me. It's uphill. It's not great at all. Alright, so well, it's not here, it's around the other side. I think there's a church around there, man. I remember a church being around there. Alright, so still in New Winthropes. We are here. Going on the other side. This is the city. There's a football field where we were over there. And we're down there. We'll go up high, so you can see. That's the beach all the way over by Darkwood side, that end. So back to New Winthropes again. So yeah. I used to come to this shop here when I lived here. Look at this, stop selling gas. Morning. Yeah, used to come to this shop over here. And so, morning. So, this is through the village of New Winthropes. Let me stop it because I don't like when it's recording so long. It kind of splits the footage and mess it up. Alright, we're back again. And I'm still dying, so we're almost back to where we started. So hopefully we are back and we would have burned a lot of calories that we need to burn. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna just run into his house. Cleaning. Okay. So we went straight down that road earlier to go down by the cemetery. Now we're turning this road, and this is like a road adjacent to the main road. It goes through the village. I think where's that place? Tucker and the Grill is on this road. So if you come Antigua and you're trying to get some good food, Tucker and the Grill is on this road here. So I'll show you at the end how to get there easy. This might be a little bit hard to get to. This is sugar apple tree and pomegranate tree is in this yard, and so on. The Dean Jonas stuff there. How? I don't understand. But he didn't win this time though. He got licks. He lost his time. People decided to free him of his duties. Right? So over here is Tucker and the Grill. That's I think they open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Look, see? Tucker and the Grill. That's the restaurant there. Flash. Yeah. It's an outdoor thing. So yeah. So this tree here they call the tree of life. It's like most countries eat it differently, but that tree of life thing, they say the reason why it's called tree of life because you can eat every single part of the tree. You can eat the fruits, you can eat the seed, fruits, the leaves. I know Guyanese eat the leaves and they use the fruit to cook like curry, and then the flowers. You can eat the flowers. You can eat the the bark. They say you can eat also, which is weird. This is where we just came back from. So when you go up the hill, you want to get to Tucker, you go straight up this hill, and then you would make that same left turn, right turn that the car makes. You come to like a fork in the road, not fork, but like an intersection. It's like a Y, and you'd make the Y, the right Y. And once you do that, on the right there is tucker on the grill. Nobody has to be afraid if anything gonna happen. No, nothing happens in New Winthropes or most places in Antigua. Nothing really happens, and so forth. As I did mention in the last video, there has been a small epidemic of robberies. You know, we haven't had a murder in a very long time, but I think yesterday or day before yesterday we had one where they went in. I don't think they planned to murder the guy. It's a Syrian guy. They went in his place and they shot the guy in his head. They went in his business place and they robbed him and shoot him. Right, Syrian community is in uproar right now about that, and it's, I don't know, I don't understand the whole thing because I don't like thieves, hate it. Sit down till Dust Bakery. Alright, get your bread and cheese, get your bread, get your loaves, everything down there. If you're passing it now, you smell it and it smells awesome. But at the moment I'm not really eating bread. Well, not like that. So every, you know, once per week, twice per week the most, but mostly once per week. So I'm not eating bread. But yeah, it would have been messed up, man, if I should eat that. Whew. So we're basically going back where we're coming from. Alright? We're heading back to where we're coming from. So we're back onto Cedar Valley Road. And so forth. The car is all the way down that side. So I'm gonna let the camera run until we reach there. And then once we reach, I'm going to end the vlog and head back so I can edit. I do mainly do photography and videography. So mainly photography. Alright, mainly videography, videos, but I mainly do weddings and so on. So if anybody need any wedding photographer or just tourism photographers, somebody to take some pictures while you're here, give me a call or shoot me a message. I usually leave my email in the comments. Sometimes I forget, but yeah, so that's happening. Give me a message, shoot me a message. If you shoot me a message, I will respond to you promptly. I haven't checked it in about 2 days, so hopefully I don't have messages in there that's not unanswered. But yeah, but this is basically it. This is basically what your tour of New Winthropes is, from me actually, is about. Not going to take longer. I'll check tomorrow to find out